So, how do you like the house? Look at the decorations. Nice. Like I stated last episode, this is connected to the ship. So, we'll press the button. Bang. Look, back to our old quarters, just like it was before. But
away from them fucking crows.
No, actually, we're going back to the crows. All right. See, those are my 4 crows up there. I've gotten their names. They've told me. That's Parker with the green feather. That's a Yanni right there with the red feather. I'm sorry, Parker. It's a purple feather. I'm very sorry. Parker has a purple feather. Renren has a yellow feather. And Gideon has, Gideon's all black.
Fuck you, Gideon.
Just like...
it's a gray. Sorry, he said it's a gray.
Fuck you, Gideon. You the loudest one.
Please stop
squawking louder.
Stop cursing at them. They do remember.
Fight you, Gideon. Stop squawking louder.
Just like a helicopter.
They are supernatural-ish crows.
What a dove at? Fuck.
The doves are upstairs. They have not given me their names, but I have named them 1, 2, and 3 for now, for the time being. But as you can see, 7 birds. The 4 crows kind of fly in the house when they want, but they sit and watch the house from the undisclosed location. And the doves are inside the house to make sure nobody gets in here that's not supposed to be in here.
Keep them away from my
They're not going to come near you.
Keep them away from my dragon.
Your dragon's on the ship.
Her name is Priscilla.
Priscilla, as in Paul. Why your face paused when I said
Priscilla.
Paul. Right? Priscilla Paul.
Priscilla.
Paul.
Priscilla Black.
Paul.
Black.
Is it a black dragon?
Her last name is Black. And she's white.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, she's
I'm
white.
thinking of something completely different.
We're not talking about Chris Paul.
No. Anyway, I'm moving on. I don't know what the hell that's about. But hey everybody, welcome. Another episode of Super Complicated. Clap. Where is the claps? There's no claps. Yeah. There we go. So folks. Alright. You got it. It's there. If there's like a bunch of claps that came after that, I'm sorry.
I can also do a clapping.
Put your hands right. All right. Anyway, we're back. This is an episode I honestly forgot. This dimension swapping thing is kind of affects the brain a lot. But I'm here. I'm going to introduce everyone. As I said last episode, I didn't know if I could find Genkai, but clearly Helicopter's back from his business trip. Everybody to the what would this be? The right for. Diagonally next to me is Helicopter. Hey.
They call me Helicopter because...
Oh, here it comes.
That dick be swinging.
Good God. Every time. And across from me, the hostess with the mostest, the co-hostess with the mostest. I guess Helicopter would technically be a co-host as well, but...
Because that dick be...
Oh, all right. We got it the first time. It's on record. We got it the first time. We don't have to talk about your penis anymore. But host with the most is the man who doesn't have to walk to my ship. Now I can come pick him up with a house. That's a ship. That's also a ship.
How does that work?
Look, don't ask. Don't ask questions. I got hookups, okay? The infinite Rizu Phoenix. Go.
What's poppin', y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all enjoyed Thanksgiving?
I loved it. I just feasted on some Thanksgiving snacks.
I'm still full from Thanksgiving food.
I don't know where I'm at sometimes.
I didn't get a turducken.
I don't think you want one of those.
What's that?
A turducken. It's a turkey and a duck.
I don't want that.
I heard it tastes good if you do it right. I don't want it though. It just doesn't look good. It's kind of bad.
I ate like a fourth
so
of
you
a
judging
lemon
things
pie.
off of looks.
You ate a whole lemon pie?
Just a fourth.
A fourth?
It was good as fuck.
I'm not surprised.
Lemon pie. I love lemon pie, yo. Like, that's like the best pie.
Is it weird I've never had pie before?
I'm right there with you. I've never eaten pie.
I've never.
Oh, bitch, I gotta bring you a slice now.
I don't know what pie is supposed to taste like.
I'm gonna bring you up.
I don't like.
And
the
then it's
texture in my
lemon, so
mouth.
it's not like it's gonna hit you with like. I know your thing is you don't like a lot of sweetness. It's pretty good pie.
It's not even that. It's just helicopter said it. Texture wise, when you've had cake and then you have pies, like these are weird. But I'll try it once. I'm down to try something one time, and I haven't had pie yet, so I guess I'll try the lemon pie that you said was so great.
All the black people probably like, what?
I mean, look, I had collard greens for the first time like this year, so if the black people are gonna be mad, they should be full on angry. A lot of things I've done for the first time this year. So I apologize. I have a couple stories for you guys today. As for like, it kind of goes into gaming news, sort of. It's not a lot. Really, it's all one big ass tangent. But before I get into that, I would like to ask the crewmates, how are you guys doing?
Man, I got a vent.
You have to vent me too.
So
Me too.
I was gonna let the host with the most go first because I got a vent.
Does it have anything to do with PlayStations and Xboxes?
Nope, but that shit.
It kind of pisses you off too. Helicopter. How's the gym going with Travis Wolf? How's that going?
His breath stinks.
All right, that's not what I was asking you. I was asking you how is the business going?
I'm funding everything. It's going great.
Great. What are you chewing on, by the way?
My life.
Why do you keep chewing on your life? Is that like a type of gum? Is it a brand of gum?
Yeah, it's
Off-brand.
It's a brand. It's a secret brand of gum that costs $1,000. It attaches your life soul to a piece of gum,
Oh wow.
and you can chew on it, and you feel the pain.
So you're in the all right. I'm not gonna jump into that because I feel like we're going to that. You're gonna say things that not gonna make me uncomfortable because I've gotten used to it. It's just like, why even say these things? But I have some things that kind of vent and talk about. So Black Friday, yay! Black Friday.
Fuck Black Friday.
TVs.
No, sir.
No, let me tell y'all, every Black Friday, somehow, every Black Friday, that's the one time a year where my money is just fucking absent.
Do you know this is the first time? This is the first time for me, because I'll usually be in the same boat with you. This is the first time I've had money, and I'm like, I could buy that. What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's weird because I felt like I was doing something dirty for a second. I shouldn't be doing this, but here, Steve, take my money so I can get Age of Empires. I want the definitive editions. I want all three of them.
I already got a PlayStation. I'm getting off of the black market.
You were somehow able to secure a PlayStation from the black market.
Yeah, like you think I'm playing? I'm being so for real.
I'm terrified. You sure this is not like a hacked system where a ghost is gonna come out of the disc tray and haunt your family for the next 15 years? I'm sure it's something they found at a thrift store or a yard sale. It's probably not real.
It's real.
It's gonna be a creepypasta, I swear. You're gonna be the subject of a creepypasta.
Hey, if I die, fuck it.
Hey, the motto of most video games, if I die. I don't care. It don't matter. Respawn is gonna happen.
Except on Diablo 3.
Yeah. Depending on which mode you play on. If you play on that hardcore mode, you die once. Well,
I watched the homie play on hardcore mode on Diablo 3, and like he had to get up to pee, and he forgot to pause the game. I don't know how, and like we're all sitting chilling in the room, and he just comes back, and like the moment he comes back, there's an enemy that just walks up, and all you see is it shuffle extra fast, and it was just like, and he died. The moment he walked in the room, he died.
Oh
and
man,
he was just like,
that hurt.
What the fuck? I've been playing for 3 days.
3 days? Golly!
I mean, well, that ain't shit. It's just
That hurts.
Shouts out to Kama Supreme.
That hurts. I'm sorry that happened to you, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. You know, all that progress is.
I feel like you're laughing at it more than.
It's gone. Get it like the anime character gone.
Gone. Hunter.
Gone.
Hunter X Hunter. Yes, I got it.
Well, what your news is, bruh? What's your rat news?
So, hey, I just went on the social media app Twitter, and why are we doing this again? You just admit you lost, bro. Come on, it's over. You lost.
Yo, that's my daily habit. I know I just told them see his news up, but I go on Donald Trump's
just
Twitter every day just to laugh at him.
He keeps saying he lost. Biden cheated. Hashtag, but how? How?
Wrong.
Yeah, I cheated by having people to vote and run a nice campaign. Sure. What an idiot. Just let it go, bro. You lost. All right, so I've had somewhat of an eventful day. So, as you all know, the PlayStation...
Oh, I know this is the greatest.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
What happened?
So I clicked the Biden
the hashtag.
The hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I see, using the Biden cheated hashtag to get this sad fact in. And it says it's a picture of Donald Trump talking to nigga saying, I won, right? And then they show a game of tic-tac-toe.
Nah, bro, you lost. You lost. For those who don't get to see this, because this is an audio medium,
man, fuck that. I'm about to post it now.
This is gonna get posted on the Simply Complicated Instagram feed, which you can find at Simply Complicated Podcast on Instagram. So this day's been weird. I found out Eric Clapton's racist, and that hurt a little bit because I like Eric Clapton's guitar playing, but I'm like, oh, he's really racist, and he made a song about anti-lockdowns from COVID, and I'm like, all right, bruh. Look, if you need to stay in your house for 6 months, and you Eric Clapton, and you can't stay in your house for not 6 months, I'm sorry, 6 weeks. If you can't do that, what's the matter with you? And on top of that, you're racist. Like, you told a bunch of Jamaican people you don't want them in Britain, and I didn't know this was going on. Like, I had him as like, oh, he's a top guitarist, and then I find out he's racist. I'm like, oh, I'll take him off the list. You gotta go. He sucks. But that's just one small piece of this weird day. I got up early because my sleeping schedule, as of late, besides talking with the crows and the doves, it's been. You didn't hear me talk about the crows and the doves? I just introduced all 4 of them. All right, Helicopter wasn't paying attention. You might have to go play this back. Parker, Yanni, Ren, and Gideon.
You talk to them.
Wait, what? Yes. Yeah, they can communicate. They're not just going, they're not doing, they can talk.
It doesn't go with the laws of science.
Well, we're in an undisclosed location, and the scientists don't know about these crows. Like I said, these are not regular crows.
This does not go by the laws of science.
I know that. That's the point.
According to the conspiracy theory, birds are not real.
But this,
so these birds.
the birds are real because they guard the house.
They're made. They're made up.
The birds are real.
You literally see them.
You see them right outside.
Yeah, just how we see real birds. They're made up.
So how are birds made up if they're real birds?
They're man-made.
These aren't man-made. These are real birds. Cosmic birds, yes, but birds.
How do you know that?
Helicopter, I'm not doing this with you. We're not doing a conspiracy hour, all right? We're not doing this. Don't look at me like this. Stop tapping your head.
So did we ever find Barnaby when he hopped out that window that one time?
I don't know where Barnaby's at, and I feel bad about it because he hopped out the window. I guess a pregnancy scare will do that to you. Cause
how about you use the cosmic birds to find them?
Because they're not used to find people. They're here to guard the house. So buckle up, folks, because we're not talking about my 4 precious crows and my 3 wonderful doves. Okay? As you all know, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X is... okay. The Xbox Series X limited in stock. Being that I was in the 3rd dimension, I felt like I should go to a little place called GameStop. I went there because I was bored and I woke up early and I'm like, we might press our luck. Let's see if we can get one of these things. So, by the way, my sleep schedule has been completely messed up. I've been getting up at 5 these people time and just staring at the wall like, oh, okay, cool. And that's where we would talk to the crows and the dove and Anyway, we're not talking about that. But I went to GameStop, and I was like the 9th person in line, and I was just watching these people for like an hour, you know, talk and talk and talk. We had these two ladies, these two rotund white women who were like, "Oh, we've been out here since Wednesday." I'm like, Wednesday? Who sits Thanksgiving Day? No. Wednesday, pre-Thanksgiving Day, to Thanksgiving, to today, waiting for an Xbox Series X.
You underestimate the power of Black Friday.
I do, clearly.
And look, a term that you're going to be like, don't use that word, but I'm going to use it. Niggatry. See, what you don't understand is that Black Friday has a different type of niggatry to it.
Black Friday was today?
Yeah, it's Friday.
Man, fuck!
You this slow? It's Friday. It's literally Friday.
Well,
it is Friday.
Well, you know what the black people say.
And it's Cyber Monday. So if you miss Black Friday, you have Cyber Monday to get something online.
Well, you know what the black people say.
What do they say?
Time to put on the old black Air Force Ones, you know?
A robbery.
Oh.
Cute.
What are you talking about?
Yep. Anyway, I watched these two women talk, and they had these group of people. It's two dudes. They had to be like teenagers.
No mask.
They didn't have no mask on. They did not have a mask on.
No,
I didn't see.
know, that's what I'm saying. No mask.
None. And they only had. They were all sitting there just talking, and I overheard them count. They had 2 PS5s and 4 X Series X's, so a total of 6 consoles. Now, I'm number 9. The 2 dudes in front of me were here for a Switch, so I'm like, maybe I can get one. Maybe I can get a Series X today, because these 2 dudes here for a Switch.
Dog, I'm not even about to lie before you even finish. Mm-hmm. This sounded real deja vu-ish to me.
What you mean?
That time I was outside of GameStop trying to cop.
Oh yeah. When I get through the story, you gonna understand. It's not as deja vu-ish, but it's close. So there's these everyone else behind me. I'm like, I know they're not getting shit. They ain't getting nothing. Not a single thing. If you here for a Switch, maybe, but if you here for the Series X, S, or PS5, you ain't getting it, because there's literally nothing. And someone was telling me, I think we said it on the last episode, maybe not, or it could have just been another conversation I had with somebody, that Sony and Microsoft aren't sending these consoles to retailers because they're going to shift everything online. But here comes problem number 1. If everything's online, and for example, on that Wednesday of this week, Walmart had all their stuff. It had like your PlayStation 5, your X Series X is all going to be up at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. comes around. It is gone at 8:01. All of it. All of it's gone at 8:01. It didn't even take a full minute. It took 15 seconds for everything to disappear. And I was like, all right, Sony and Microsoft, if we move everything online, we need to figure out how to stop the bots and the scalpers so everybody can have a fair shot at getting a console. I get Sony's going to try to flood the market with a bunch of PS5s, which sounds good on paper.
I was about to say,
but you ain't going to be able to get it.
People's sleep schedules are already fucked, so people going to be up.
Yeah.
And they going to buy it.
They gonna buy it.
Like they gonna have the Sony website or the Xbox website open in the tab.
Yep, that's what we had.
Ready to hit buy.
We had that.
Already in the cart.
The freaking Sony website, it has a queue. You have to wait to get into the store. We got into the store, and I'm like, all right, we about to cop. Nope, it's gone. The minute you go to checkout, it's gone. Same thing happened. I had a digital PS5 in my cart. GameStop had it. And I'm like, all right, about to check out. Swoop, gone.
Hey, did you see what happened to Lennar?
Yeah, I saw it. Canceled poor Lennar.
They canceled that nigga fucking PlayStation.
Walmart canceled his PlayStation.
He had it and everything unpaid. They canceled his PlayStation, sent him his money back.
They just...
Boy, that was my favorite clip.
Poor Lennar. I felt so bad for Lennar. I'm like, dog, imagine you securing the bag. And they come up to you like, actually, flag on the play. You ain't secured the bag. My bad.
Like, all I want is a PS5.
Good luck. Because it seems like your only option is going to be eBay, or you have to get that bundle, which is like $200 more.
See, I'm not tripping too much because Phoenix Rising is going to be on the Xbox One and the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So I can still wait.
Back to the story. So they had this kid that I was standing next to the two dudes with the Switch. That a kid and his family that was there for the Xbox. That's not funny. I'm not supposed to laugh at that. I'm gonna explain why I just almost stopped myself from laughing. So we had these two teenage black kids. One with his dad. One with his cousin. They had this other kid. They had this other dude who kind of had like a bruised ankle. Like, listen, if someone was gonna get robbed, the man on crutches was gonna get robbed, but they didn't rob him. Thank God. No one got robbed here. Nothing crazy happened. Like, don't say damn. I don't want to get robbed for the damn video game console. But I'm just saying, if it wasn't as secure as it was, that man would have got robbed because he was on crutches and he was standing there, I guess, since midnight. I'm like, ooh, determination. But, you know, I had an issue with the way the line was. Because they had groups of people. And the problem with groups of people, like the two rotund white women, that family with that one kid, and the two other black families, everyone's like all together. So you're trying to get a count of how many people's trying to get what. And it's like you can't get an accurate count to see if, should I keep standing in this line or should I go? I felt as if GameStop should have had one person come in per party, buy the console, dip out. Not have them all come in as a group because they could cop everything. And then they could be scalpers too. You never know. I might buy 2 PS2s. You don't even need the 2 PS2s. You don't need it. PS2s, PS5s. What the fuck? I looked at your hoodie. That's why I said that. But if you brought 2 PS2s, I mean, I don't know why you're buying that now. But if you brought...
Memories.
Yeah, don't talk about PlayStation 2.
Technically, if you bought 2 PlayStation 2s and you got a PlayStation 1...
Stop it. If
Full
Metal Alchemist existed in real time, I'm sure that's how you'd have to do it, but you have to find something that is of equal value to exchange that. But yeah, so the first two dudes, I was happy for them because they was 2 young kids. I'm like, oh, good for y'all. They got the PlayStation 2s. You could just tell. They're like, I want the PS2.
PlayStation 2?
Yeah. I said the PS2 again.
Ah.
All right, PS5. They got the 2 PS5s.
Where they live? I mean...
Shut up. Stop. No robberies. Enough. But they got the 2 PS5s, right? Those are sold out. So you would think the line in the back dispersed because people were there for PS5. They didn't disperse. Had 4 Xboxes. Series X. So the 2 dudes that were with that group, sorta, they go in, they buy a Series X, and then the 2 rotund white women, they buy the last 2 Series X's. And I'm like, damn. Damn. So at this point, I kind of felt bad for the little kid. It was like a little, I don't know if he was mixed or if he was just a full-on white kid, but I felt bad for him because his parents were standing there for a while. And when them other 2 white ladies walked out with both those Series X's, and that was it, you should have just saw his face. And it's not funny. It's not funny. No. You know how you just kind of, you next to someone, you just put your head down next to them, like, man, I can't even get it. The PlayStation 2s are gone. Because actually, it wasn't the Xbox Series X's. He wanted the PlayStation 5s. He wanted those. He was like, oh, the PlayStation 5s are gone. He just put his head on his dad's shoulder. I'm like, oh, but
he lucky
I laughed on the inside. And then I realized how bad that was to laugh at it. But he said something like, I'm going to get to that later. No. So after that, I go in. I asked just to be on the safe side. I'm like, do y'all have any Series X? It's like, no. I didn't know when Cyberpunk came out, so I asked him when Cyberpunk came out. Because on Amazon, Cyberpunk is $49 right now for pre-order. Instead of you paying like $60, $65, you pay $49.
Has been pushing it back, I see.
Yeah. I mean, I already paid for it. It's been paid.
I'm about to say, I might get it. I saw that.
I'd get it because it's only for this week, I think.
I saw that trailer. I was like, ah.
Oh yeah, I want that. The lady at GameStop was like, yeah, you might as well just get it off Amazon. Don't even bother pre-ordering it here because
GameStop?
Yeah, she worked at GameStop. But the one thing the kid said or maybe I misheard him, but he's like, "Oh, my life sucks because I don't got an Xbox. I don't got a PS5," and I'm like, it's like 7 in the morning. I ain't think much of it, but when I got home, I'm like, yo.
That PlayStation 5.
Some folks is hella ungrateful for the stuff that they got around them. Like, here's where the second tangent comes in, because this is a problem too. I'm having an issue with people that don't appreciate the whole picture of their lives. Like, that shit's really starting to bother me. And I know it's not my place to make people look at their entire picture, but your life don't suck because you don't have this console right now.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you,
because I don't have a PlayStation 5.
Shut your ass up.
I'm gonna tell you that actually does go into what I wanted to rant about.
I swear I'm not gonna take everything from your shit.
No, do your thing.
But
just like, I'm about to be real problematic.
Oh, that's fine, because this rant ends with me being sort of problematic myself. It's aggravating as hell for someone to focus on one negative aspect of their life and to just say, "Oh, my life sucks." I'm like, no, your life don't suck. Your life don't suck. There are people who do not have clothes. There are people who do not have shoes. There are people who do not have a roof over their head or food or family. Like, and when I say family, I'm not talking about biological and all that. I'm talking about folks that care about you, what you define as family. Some people don't even have that. Some folks are mentally deranged and they ain't gonna be able to get no help because ain't no one want to help them. There's so many factors in life that people overlook because they don't have one thing. And I used to be in that boat myself. For example, my love life, it's ass. My love life is completely trash. It's not that I'm a bad person or anything. It's been timing and timing and timing. Timing has been kicking me in the ass for years. And it sucked at one point because I felt like my life was trash and I didn't have anything to offer. But when you really look at it, there is so much more to offer when you look at everything else that's around you, because I was focusing on that one negative aspect of my life. And truth be told, I have great friends, great family. I'm fortunate to be able to afford the things that I want. I have a great job besides the bounty hunting thing. I have a great family. I have so many other things that negate that one thing. That one thing. I don't have no girlfriend. Cool. But I got all of this support. I got all of this stuff. I got all these other talents that I'm good at. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let one thing shift my entire mindset to just be like, oh, my life's trash. It's garbage. And I get it. Some people have been dealt a really shitty hand. Some folks have the worst hand. And yet,
Big fix.
Some people persevere through that. And they feel like, hey, I've gotten through worse. I'm going to keep pushing this. I'm going to make sure that I don't get in no state of, oh, my life sucks. Everything's just going bad. I mean, no. All of that's trash to me. Like, people who do that shit, like, and their life don't suck. Like, their life don't suck. Oh, you don't have, like, 4 things that you want. You don't got independence. Okay. You don't have the high-paying job. Cool. You don't have a girlfriend. Cool. You don't have this one stupid materialistic thing. Cool. 4 little things you don't have. And yet, you're going to sit up here, piss and moan when you can be in a way worse situation. You could be like in a third world country, living in a hut. You got to eat mud to survive, salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be getting bombed on every day. Like, you can't. And maybe I feel like I might lose a couple friends over the next couple years because I'm not really going to tolerate that shit. Like, especially if I know your life ain't trash. Like, if your life ain't trash, I'm going to just play it out, tell you, like, your life is not shitty. Like, please shut that shit up. Like, don't be around me if you're going to be like, oh, my life fucking sucks. I don't have this. I don't have that. I don't want to be around that shit. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Bitch, you got family. You got a house. You got transportation. You got shit that a lot of people would love to have. These little clothes I got, they will want that. Now, the crows and the doves, you can't have those. All right? You won't get those. Those you just can't. Those are mine. But
you can get that with science.
No, you cannot. Stop trying to debunk my crows. But the point I'm making is y'all gotta really appreciate the stuff that y'all have, even if it's small and minute and minor. Like, please appreciate it, because it could be way, 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 way worse. Like, I feel like if you got a problem with a person because they ain't moving on some solid shit and they always finicky, they're not being who they say they are, you need to either cut their ass off, or you gotta just be like, look, I'm gonna address this shit with you once, and if we can't move past this, we not gonna move forward with each other. Shit gonna be over with. It is what it is. Like, when I said I feel like I'm gonna lose some friends, I really feel the way I'm moving now, I'm very upfront. I don't like wasting no time, period. I don't like wasting none. I like to basically let people know, here's my intentions, here's what it is. I want the best for you, da-da-da-da, bing, bang, boom. This is what we want to do. If you can't follow that, I'm not saying I'm a dictator or something and you got to follow my shit in order for us to be friends. But if you can't follow like 3 simple rules from me, and these are the 3. 1, if your life is not shitty, and I mean shitty, like you are on death's door, or you at the lowest of lows, bro. But you got all this other cool shit around you. 1, keep that shit away from me, because I don't want to hear it, because I'm going to call you out on it. Tell you on some bullshit, you lying, whatever, nigga. Do better. 2, very simple. Your actions and your words have to match up. They have to match up. If I feel like your actions and your words are not matching up, I'm going to call you out on it. It's like, and if you feel some type of way because you feel like you're getting attacked, hey, by all means, you got to cut me off because that's pissing you off. No problem. But if you say some shit like, I miss you guys, I miss you, I want to hang out with you guys, and the effort ain't being shown, it's like, do you really? Are you saying that to pat yourself on the back so you feel better about the fact you still don't make any effort to come around? You still don't do shit to the people that you say this for? Like, you did what I'm saying? Like, it has to match up. If it don't match up, I'm not going to be fucking with it. I'm not going to be myself around you if I know you're a type of finicky ass person to say one thing and then do the opposite. That type of shit, I don't want to fuck with it. I don't like being around people like that.
Cosign, heavy cosign.
It's very aggravating because you want to root for them and you want the best for them and you want all this shit for them, but they out here moving dumb as fuck. Like, nigga, don't be doing that stupid ass dumb shit. Like, you don't need to move like that. You said one thing and you doing the opposite. That's like those people who say, oh, I'm going to join the gym this year. I'm going to lose weight. And you gain 30 more pounds. And then you're going to say the same shit the next year. I'm going to go join the gym this. And then you gain another 30 pounds. You're 60 pounds overweight now. Look at you. Fat. You break chairs when you sit down. If you walk through a wall, if you run to a wall fast enough, you're going to mess up the drywall. You're fat. Like, mean what you say and do what you say behind the words that you say. That's all you gotta say. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Please. That's rule number 2. And rule number 3 is very simple. Even when you in a negative space, try. At the very least, try. I'm not saying this is gonna make the day better. Try to find one positive thing about this situation that you're in. Find one positive and build on that positive instead of being like, oh, this one, I'm gonna use myself for example. My love life sucks. But you just got an Xbox Series X. But my love life, it's trash. No one loves me. Oh, you got an Xbox Series X? No, I don't have it yet. When I have it.
Man, I'm about to say, fuck, man.
When I have it. Go ahead. You don't know. But the point is, I gotta understand, like with myself, when I have days like that, when I feel like I'm unworthy of love and all that shit, I have to constantly remind myself, if, like I tell y'all at the end of every episode, if no one told you they love you today, I love you. And I tell myself, I love you, dog. You good. You worthy of the best in the world. You deserve the best. Period. You deserve that shit. And, that's very important to my self-esteem and my mental health, because it pulls me out from a place of being like, oh man, I'm unworthy of such and such. When truth be told, I'm worthy. But those are my 3 golden rules at the moment. Do not bring all that negative shit when your life really ain't in the shitter. If it's something minor, you saying your life sucks, fuck you, your life does not suck. you just being really negative and pessimistic and being cynical about shit when things are really going better. Like, that shit ag. 2, say what you mean and mean what you say. And 3, look at the positives. Please try to look at the positives. It's all you gotta do. And I swear, I'm not saying your life is gonna improve. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt. It's working for me. It may not work for you. But those 3 things are something to live by on my end. And if I feel like you on some bullshit, I gotta call you out on it. It is what it is. You know, I've realized I need to stop being afraid of just speaking how I feel and how people's feelings are. You know, I'm not saying I don't care about people's feelings, but I'm definitely saying I'm gonna say this shit, and if it hurts your feelings, it is what it is. Because it's something I felt like I needed to say to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no, oh, well, I want to protect your feelings and I don't want to make you mad, but no. Like, the filter has to come off in order for people to get to where they want to get to. And it's scary. I know it's scary to say the shit that's on your mind to people that's really, you know, affecting you. I know that shit's hard, but you got to do it. You got to do it. And to close, Best Buy, I think they only had 2 consoles. The one in Manhattan also had 2 and 4. And yeah, this whole situation sucks. Fix the scalpers. If we're going to do another release like that, let damn groups come in, but one participant from the group. Just one. And if it's like a teenager, I can understand the dad and the teenager coming in, but not the whole damn group, because they buy everything, and I look stupid. And everyone else behind me looks stupid. We standing in this line like, we could get a Starbucks. We could have got a Starbucks. We could have got a coffee. No. Looking dumb as hell.
I mean, you know, this wouldn't happen if you just...
I've ordered it offline.
I wouldn't if you just...
Black market.
Assassinated.
All right. No murder, man. No murder. But all I got to say to y'all is, you know, keep striving to be great. Don't be on that bullshit. Golden rule number 4, don't lie to yourself to make yourself feel better. Like, that shit's whack. That
worked for me.
Bitch, no.
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah, don't lie to yourself, because that shit ain't gonna make you feel better, because eventually you gotta deal with the truth of whatever you're going through at some point in time, because if you don't, you're gonna start believing the lie you're telling yourself. Like, and this goes back to the first fucking rule. If you have constantly been telling yourself your life is shitty, your life is shitty, your life is shitty, your life is shitty, and then things start to get better, and you're like, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. All these positive things are happening to me. But the lie you've been telling yourself for like maybe, I'm going to use some number, 58 years, like my life is shitty. You're going to think every time something good happened, something bad about to happen. Some bullshit about to happen. And that's the worst outlook to have, because you're just going to keep believing the lie instead of appreciating the fact that positive things are coming into your life. And when positivity happens, you have to be willing to embrace it instead of being like, man, when is this shit gonna fuck up? No. I know I ordered my PlayStation 5, but when they gonna cancel it? Because they gonna cancel it, right? They don't have it in stock. It's just a shitty outlook to have, and it affects, I guess I can say, it affects others that have been through way worse shit. Like, people who have been through way worse hardships will look at your little pissy situation like, really, dog? Like, you mad because you don't got a PlayStation 5? Really? You mad because you don't got someone that love you? Like, I know people that don't got their parents this year. I know people that don't have their loved ones this year. People who just had to sit and deal with the shit. No support system, nothing. Just them. And they pulled through it. You know what I'm saying? They stopped believing that lie that their life is shitty, even though a shitty thing fucking happened. But look, better things are to come. You lost your loved one, but you gained something. Someone's watching you now for the rest of your life. Somebody watching you. And it's just better to, you know, kind of be at peace with certain things instead of being all, oh, fuck. This shit sucks. This shit sucks. My life's garbage. I bring up that whole people don't have their loved ones and shit thing, because some of those people that I'm mentioning, got a better outlook than some of these niggas that got all that stuff. They trade the world for it. And that shit aggravates the fuck out of me. People that don't have their grandmothers, people who don't have their motherfucking parents, and they like, I would love to have that. I don't even have a support system. I'd love to have a family like yours. You know how many times I got told that this week? I'd love to have a family like yours. Some people don't got that. And I think we take that for granted because we're spoiled with it. We spoiled with people that care about us. We spoiled with, loved ones. We spoiled with these friends that's going to be around forever. So we think. And when people say, I wish I had your stuff, you look at them crazy like, nigga, no, you don't want that. But yeah, they would. 'Cause they've been through worse. And I know I was going to close. Just one more thing. I'm sorry this tangent's going long as hell. But I got depressed about mortality on Tuesday. Listen, folks, we all don't live forever. But damn it, do not dwell on the fact that we're going to leave this planet, this dimension. One day we're going to transition to another frequency. One day at a time. One day it's going to happen. For everybody here. We all going to transition to a new frequency. And it's going to be a whole new game. It's New Game Plus. But the worst thing we could do is feel like, oh, the people that aren't here and the people I have now, they're all going to die one day. And now I'm going to die one day. And everybody around me is going to die one day. Instead of embracing and enjoying them while they here. Because I kid you not, that Tuesday, I just felt like, man, these cool people that teach me how to cook. All this stuff ain't going to be here one day when I come up with some baller ass idea. And they ain't going to be able to taste it. Or all this shit. All this dumb shit. When that Tuesday, truth be told, is unforgettable. Because I got to spend it with some of the most amazing people that I know that could cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll never forget that shit. That's an instant memory for me. If I start losing my memory, all I got to think about is that one Tuesday where I helped prep a bunch of food for a bunch of families that put in orders. That shit is going to stick with me for a minute. And yeah, my peoples was there. Pops, my uncle, my cuz. But look, just because we all know how the end game is, we cannot sit there and be like, oh man, they're all gonna leave. Nah, man, I enjoyed them. I love their time. And I'm urging everybody that's listening to this, if you got someone that you close to, please do not start thinking about when they're gonna pass or when they're gonna die. Enjoy their ass while they're here. Please enjoy them while they're here. Like, actually enjoy them. Don't just say the shit. Like I said, rule number 4, don't lie to yourself. Don't say that shit so you can feel better. Enjoy them so you can make memories every time you're around them. So you can make pleasant memories at that. You don't want to make bad impressions and bad memories because you keep making those. People don't want to fucking be around that shit. It's just how it is. And that's really all I got to say. Follow the 4 golden rules. If golden rule number 5, look at rules 1 through 4. And that's really it. You know? That ends my long tangent. I'm sorry.
I'm going to start my part by playing off what you said. And I'm going to say this week has been a very bad mental week for me.
On some shit, me too.
To go into what
Monday
MCZX said, I really ain't been feeling like and this is not a shot at everybody, but this is just being real. I haven't been feeling appreciated while I'm here. So I'm going to preface this with not a sad story, but it's Thanksgiving. Yesterday was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, this Thanksgiving, the first thing I thought about was how on the 8th of August 2018, I just got out of a 8-year relationship. Literally a house full of niggas that I took care of. And, they'll listen to this or they'll hear it from somebody else and be like, no, that's not the case. Nah. I was injured that year, car accident. If you search my social medias, you'll see the picture. Didn't finish physical therapy because I needed to go make money. Because, let's be real, people acted like they were incapable. So hurt ass nigga trying to work jobs. Literally could only get a delivery job because that's the only job that I could get that let me not be on my feet the whole time. Wasn't making enough for bills and anything. Got evicted, credit shot, all of that. And then I get a job at a school. So from there, life was looking up. And it was doing well, and it kept doing well. Met a new girl. truly do love her. Shit is, I guess, right now it's emotional for me because she had to go back home. But I'll see her in a month, so it's like, it's all cool. But that is not why I don't feel appreciated. So, around that time, like I said, I got the teaching job. Money came in, shit was booming, I was making power moves. And there was a lot of people around me. A lot of people was around me. And Thanksgiving, I was looking and was like, damn. I lost a lot of people with the apartment situation. But I somehow have like less than half of them people here with me now. And there's a lot more than just the apartment. I lost an uncle, I lost a grandmother, I lost so many things. And it's like, I'm truly grateful for the time that I had with all of them. But recently, I've been feeling like people don't appreciate people say they appreciate it, but people don't appreciate what it takes to, like, be a friend to some certain people. Like,
elaborate.
And I'm not saying that every friendship is the same, but there's a toll that friendships take on people. Sometimes you can't just be somebody's friend when they have money and they on the up and up.
Facts.
You gotta be a friend when they struggling, they going through their off seasons, when they go, like, right now. I think one of my biggest stresses right now is the fact, like, I started off the episode saying, yeah, I don't have no money. I am sitting at negative $11 right now until I get paid, and that shit sucked. COVID really, like, hit me. It hit a lot of people, so I'm not gonna say that like, woe is me, it's only me, but COVID really hit me. My wallet is fucked. A lot is expected out of me, so a lot of stress is put on me. And with all of that being said, someone at the beginning of the week had the audacity to say that I'm not being a good friend. And I'm like, well, what makes you say that? Because, I don't disregard anybody. There's no one, like, if someone hits me up, I always respond. And the reason they said that is I made a status about people being consistent on social media. And said person was like, well, who are you to determine what consistency is in a person? Like, that kind of makes you a shitty friend if you think about it. But the way I feel on friendships and things is, I have friends that I don't have to talk to every day. I don't feel as though to be someone's friend, you have to be in their face 24/7. You just got to be a solid ass person.
I want to hop in with something because you just made me think of something that I was thinking of this morning.
Run it.
It's got to be, I'm going to say this. Things need to be consistent. Like, people, they different. They day to day, they're not the same people. You got different folks, different strokes. Everyone comes from different walks of life. Some folks may like to be contacted 24/7. Some people might like to be contacted in a month. I have a friend that's a monther. Like, we speak every month because we need to at least check in on each other. But don't be in your friends' faces saying, oh, man, I'm a text and do this. And then get mad when you, person they say they're going to text, you don't text them as much. This comes back to the effort thing. They don't show no effort to text, but they expect you to show that same effort that they put into other people for you to text them. And to me, that's a little unfair. It's a little shitty because you can't ask somebody to, hey, I want you to do this. You're a shitty texter. I know for myself, I'm not the best at texting. I'll be to myself most of the time. But the people I speak to, they're mostly in group chats. So we all communicate. We all got other things we doing, though. But I have this one friend that told me I'm not a good texter and I should text them more often. But I'm like, no, because you don't text me at all. You don't text or barely call. And you have the nerve to ask me to do 100% effort towards you, put all my eggs on you, talk to you all the time. When you can't even respond to a text when I did do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do the thing that the person was complaining about, like the thing that they were complaining to you about, you don't text them like, all right, I did that for a week. I got dry responses. I got late-ass responses. I got people that didn't respond until like a week later. That shit is aggravating. And it breaks it down to the point where you don't want to even try no more because you did show the effort that you wanted to show the person. Like, hey, okay, see, I'm trying, I'm working on it. And yet, they still doing the same bullshit, not meeting your effort. They still down here, and you up here with the shit.
And what you saying that goes into, like I said, I do. I put in a lot of effort as a friend. And the issue that I have is, so I did a little social experiment this week. And rather than always being the person to reach out, because that's what I've always felt. I'm always the person to reach out. I'm always the person to fix things. And that's where a lot of my frustration comes from. I left my phone alone whole week. Didn't really reach out to people. And I only got texts from, the Friends with Benefits group. Mm-hmm. And my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And so that person, like I said, I said the beginning of the week, but like y'all know, I'm a school teacher, so the beginning of the week is Sunday for me. So Sunday, I started the experiment on Monday. Sunday, this person said, well, like, who am I to determine what consistency is? But I'm sitting here, I'm really just like waiting. I'm like, all right, let's see who will contact me if I don't reach out to them. And I ain't get nobody except for like I said, the group. So Thanksgiving come around and I'm like, I'm grateful for this, but it's just like, not hearing from niggas, that's rough for me. Cause it's not that, okay, I need friendships or I need validations or anything like that. It's just when you put all this effort into people and you don't never get it back, that shit rough. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
And I get that a lot. I realized that around the time of that's why the 2018 I started with 2018 thing. Around that time, genuinely how I feel on things is a lot of people don't hit me up unless I got money or unless I got something, and that really bothers me.
As it should.
So it's been rough. It's been a rough week, like I said. And the way I feel on like people, everybody wants to say they're a real friend or they're a good friend or they're a real nigga, this, that, and other. But you be down, and sometimes niggas don't come out. You'll be venting to somebody, and it was when you're saying what you feel. Sometimes you can't lecture a nigga on how they feel. Sometimes, so it's like I am very thankful for all the things that I do have in my life. I don't want anyone to think that I'm not. But it really get under your skin when it's like, you're always the person going above and beyond, but who do it for you?
Right. Oh Lord, speaking of the choir.
And it's like I said, even with the me being broke thing, I flexed hard for a bunch of niggas who are ghost right now. And I'm not talking about the 2018 thing. I'm talking about people this year. People that I took care of. And it's not, I don't say nothing on the podcast that I haven't or wouldn't say to someone's face. Had a homie reach out to me over the Xbox. It was like, hey, look, I'll just making sure you good. We ain't been around as much. But, yeah, no, we good. But it came out of nowhere because that person has not been contacting me. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, the fuck are you on? Like, what are you talking about? We good? Nigga, you don't even talk to me.
What is this about and what is this for?
And I know it all sounds real somber, but like, I really want people to try to be a better friend. And that doesn't mean, like I said at the beginning, that don't mean you gotta talk to someone 24/7. It's just sometimes, people need somebody to listen to. Sometimes people need an actual friend.
Right.
Just try to, be that sometimes. Because it really do. For me, like I said, it get under my skin. It really pisses me off. I can't even say it like that. It pisses me off that I put a lot of effort into people and I don't get it back. And I've never been someone to expect it back. I don't expect it back tenfold because I already know.
Expectations.
I know I'm a good friend, and I don't expect people to take the same amount of effort as I do because, just like with my hobbies, I always try to exhibit the most effort that I can. So I don't expect people to be on the wave I'm on. But what I do expect is to have something reciprocated, and having nothing until I mention, oh yeah, now I feel unappreciated, this, that, and the other. That really bothers me.
It bothers me that you gotta say that in order for the people around you to get their shit together and be like, oh shit, I should stop doing A, B, and C, and D. I should chill on that and let me try to work at this. And they'll do it for like a week, and then that week come up, back to A, B, C, and D. Bullshit.
Like I said, with the money thing, and MC could testify to it. I was struggling with money, and I had friends give me real good advice. But there was somebody that I helped out, that I really helped out, and it was like the response was, "You need to manage your money better." But these are people that, like, when I had it, I did for them.
It's funny.
It pisses me off. I'm not trying to cut you off.
I know.
But it's like, it goes to, I saw a Facebook post, and this is the way that I feel on a lot of shit, when people act, as MCZX had already said, ungrateful for shit. So this person, the analogy I can use is, you might have got $20 for somebody else and I offered you 10. But that person was sitting on 1,000 and gave you 20. That 10 was all I had and I gave it to you. Mm-hmm. And that's what, like, I'm not no materialistic person. I'm not no money-based person. I give a person my last to make sure they good.
See, and all I want to say to that is, and this is just my thing to you, just talking brother to brother here, I feel like when people show you that, especially when you don't have it, and you still make sure they straight, and they don't do shit to make sure you straight, and just kind of go about their business, they straight, oh, everything's good, but you now you broke as fuck, and they ain't putting no money back into you, or pouring no effort back into you, and just letting you suffer with the shit while they get to go, oh, la-di-da-di-da, everything's fine, I got this now, whoop-de-woo, like, that shit, and once people do that, all my advice is to you is like, fuck them niggas. Because I'm not providing for no nigga that don't appreciate shit. Like, for example, like, whenever the squad comes to this house, if I have food to cook, I'm making sure everybody eats. Like, it's just how I was raised. Everybody eats that come to your house. You got guests, make sure they eat. Don't let them niggas not eat. But never once have I been like, oh, like 9 niggas over here, cook for all of them. It always would be selfless. I'm like, nah, I could whip this up, everyone would be here. When we used to have them big game nights before COVID and shit, everybody ate. Even when I ain't have it, I ain't making my one peep about it. Like, if you could put in, you can put in. If you can't, you can't. Cool. But I made sure everybody eats. I say that to say, when I do stuff like that, I'm watching. It's never just because I'm doing it just to do it. This everything with me. Like I said, about to lose a lot of friends maybe next year, possibly, because here's a little secret. Everything with me is a test. I'm testing you on a daily fucking basis till I can see that you solid, you ain't one, so I don't got to test you no more. Niggas who come over here and expect to eat, just thinking they about to eat because they at Matt's house? That's right, real name shit. You not A1 because you think you're getting a free meal. Joke's on you, nigga, you ain't getting shit. Ain't no food because I done peeped it out. You just care to eat. And maybe you hungry, maybe I could feed you, but I see through the shit. I see what you're trying to do. I see that all you hear is for food. Or all you hear is to just play the game, mooch off my internet because it's fast. Well, I see it. I'm watching it. And I'll be like, okay. I note everything. Even with my close friends. Like, oh, shouldn't say this on wax, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like with some of them, I can't be myself around them because now I had to resort back to testing them. This includes all my best friends. And this sucks. It sucks because they're breaking rule number 2. They're saying things to me, but the actions ain't following up with the things they saying. Like,
exactly.
You, Rizu, you good. I done tested you enough. You good.
Oh, I already know.
Because I don't have to test you. I test your ass. I test helicopter all the time. Because you get on my nerves. And you don't think my birds are real. So I test the nigga all the time. But I can see... Piss off. He just mouthed something to me. But I can see he's A1. But I also understand you young. So there's going to be some things. And when I say some things to you, you may like brush the shit off. Like, nah, that ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. But I'm like, I'm telling you this, not because I'm telling you this just to be like, nigga, I'm going to be in your business. I'm telling you certain things because I want you to look at shit a little differently. And to really look at the people that's around you that fuck with you and who don't fuck with you or only come around you when you got some paper. Because if you don't hear them niggas when you broke, you going to hear from them when you broke. But let's say you get a little paper, get a couple grand, couple stacks, and niggas like, hey man, I think I need $500 because I don't have nothing. I'm poor and I don't have shit. And it don't matter how close you are with them. Helicopter, hey, they only called you because they heard you got a couple stacks. So, and I get you give them this money because, hey, you the type of nigga to give people some money that you want to help out. If you deem them as your brother, you want to help them out. But at the same time, they coming around and they just like, oh, you only hear from your so-called brother when the nigga don't got no money, but you got it. So I'm here to talk to you about how I can get the money, finesse you out this $500 that you could have used for some other shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit aggravates. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying peep that. Look at that. Note that. I'm not saying, oh, cut them off. Get rid of them. Note that. Because if they come around and do this shit again, that's when it's like, hold on, my nigga. Wait a minute. I'm not a bank account. I'm not a bank. You need to go work on your shit. Get your own money. Because I'm not a bank account. Big facts. It's that simple.
Also, because it crossed my mind. Another reason I said the thing about solid people. So, there was one person that got in contact with me this week. That wasn't like those people, like I said. And the only reason I mention that whole thing is because, you know, a lot of people talk to me when they have issues. But when it come down to the nitty gritty, when I'm really going through shit, sometimes the only people I can count on is my girlfriend and the friends with you in the fifth group. Because, you know, people don't be there for me. But I had an old friend reach out to me, right? They heard the podcast episode, the last podcast episode.
It's not that he said anything. It's a noise you heard. It's a noise.
But they peeped the last podcast episode, and they didn't reach out for like, oh, congrats. It's like, oh, you really I realize you really been doing your streaming thing. You can show me some of your secrets. You should. Nigga, I ain't hear from you in legitimately 2 years. And so I didn't while I'm typing that out, he was like, that person is also a rapper. It's like, oh, and I seen you got the kind of Dear Silas, man. I heard his skr. Man, he a fire.
His skr.
He a fire artist, man. You can put me on with him. So look, I got a general box on Instagram because, you know, I got a business page. So when people send me shit like that and ain't been round, I just move y'all to my general box, nice and easy.
Facts. It's the same with people that just randomly pop out the blue with a weird message. Like, some actor just jumped in my inbox and was like, oh, look at this. I'm like, no, I don't care about your trailer. I don't care about any of this. You never checked up on me.
You know, I had a couple people do that to me for porn. They'd be like, you know,
that's my form? Is my art good?
Like, they'll just randomly hit me up and be like, hey, baby, you want to see my videos? I'm like,
ma'am, I can see them on the internet for free. I hate to take your money away, but yeah, that
only bill deal for me.
No, I really hope you didn't do the thing you did. I hope you didn't, because if you did that with the money I know you have, and you went and subscribed to our OnlyFans, I'm gonna I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna have to kill you because she's disgusting. She look, the face. Please get the face. Like it's disgusting. It's disgusting. She's bathed in Cheeto dust and Cheeto water, and then she put a bunch of. Look, the girl's nasty. She bathed in milk, and I don't know why you like that. That's nasty. Her feet dirty at the bottom, like she been rolling in dirt. Like she disgusted.
She's British.
I don't care if she's British. It's nasty. It's like, I'm gonna put some gelatin on me, and it's all green. And here's some green jalapeno Cheetos, and here's the dust. I put them on my tits. Like what? No.
I suck all that off.
All right. I really hope you didn't do it, but. It kind of, what you said kind of goes to another thing that I just remembered, and it's this whole title thing. Like, I have a problem with people that call me their friend and they haven't been very friendly. That bothers me a little bit. Or people that are like, oh, this is my best friend. I'm like, you ain't doing no best friend activities. We ain't talking every day, because best friends talk every day. That's what's in the manual. I'm just saying the manual say you speak with your best friends every day. Or unless y'all have made a deal where you speak every month. Like one of my best friends, we talk every month just to check in.
I was about to say, I don't feel like you necessarily have to talk to him every day. Like I know one of my best friends had moved back to New Orleans for about 3 or 4 years because he had to. Mm-hmm. And we didn't really have contact for that time. And then he came back. I seen him, man. We was just like, oh, "What's up?"
Yeah, just like picked up where you left off.
Just like everything was on pause. We came back.
That's how it is with like a couple of my best friends. But I don't like the ones that complain. Like the best friends that complain about me not communicating with them on a daily. Then I do it, like I said before, and then y'all don't put the effort that I'm putting out towards y'all, so then I don't want to text. I'm back to my shit. I'm not texting nobody. Fuck y'all. Y'all tried to do that shit y'all said, and it didn't work. Because y'all didn't do y'all part. Y'all made me feel like the shit wasn't important. Basically, my thing with the whole titles thing, like, don't call me your friend, your brother, your best friend, whatever, if you ain't doing your part. If we have not discussed what our communication schedule is going to be, if we haven't done that, don't claim me as your best friend. Don't claim me as your friend. Don't claim me as your brother. It don't matter if we known each other since you was a pup and I was a pup. Don't matter. Like, if you haven't reached out in like 11 years, I don't give a damn if I've known you for 11 years. Don't call me your brother, because you nearly ain't my brother. You just a dude I've known for a long ass time. And you don't reach out, you don't speak, we don't talk, we see each other in the streets, we call you, hey, and that's it. It ain't never been no, oh, that's my brother, I do anything for, no, because I wouldn't do anything for you. I know I wouldn't do anything for you, and I damn sure know you wouldn't do it for me, so we not brothers. And the same thing goes for best friends. Like, again, not an attention whore. I don't need to be contacted 24/7, but if you had a problem that I don't call you enough, or I don't speak to you enough, please let it be known so I can fix that shit. But if I try to fix that shit, right? If I try to fix the problem that you have brought to me, and I'm putting the effort that you asked for, and I'm getting lackluster responses, lackluster everything, I get people go through stuff, that's fine, but it's not an excuse. At the end of the day, I'm fixing the problem that you said I had a problem with. I fixed it, and yet you're like, you know, whatever, cool, dry, okay. Nah. If I can't be myself around you, we are not best friends. It's just impossible.
The only way I determine for me to be myself around you is if I play my music and you judge it instantly just because I don't start off as a rap.
Hey, son, I feel the same way. Look, I listen to some
same stuff.
Like, look, if I can't play my full arsenal of music around you, I can't.
Yo, I tell you no lie, and this is how I know I wasn't being myself around these people. One of them's a family member. One of them is like my best friend. I didn't play nothing that I wanted to hear, and I know that's unlike me because I normally play the stuff I want to hear alone and with them two people in the car. But I was like, nah. If this K-pop song come on, what? They're not even speaking English. I don't hear that. This jazz song come on. Oh, this kind of lame, laid back. This rock song come on. Oh, that heavy metal guitar, Satan, stupid ass shit. Heavy, you know what I'm saying? Experimental, alternative, the stuff that I like everything. So if I can't play everything, and I feel like I can't play everything, I'm gonna start to back away from your ass just a little bit. Like, I don't know.
And that's my thing too. Look, weird. I listen to a lot of artists people don't like. Literally, Dear Silas. That was somebody. I'm not saying people don't listen to Dear Silas.
We know about Dear Silas.
When nigga put me on Dear Silas.
But hold on, before you say it, let me give him his credit because he's gonna keep doing that shit on the mic. Me and Reese ain't know nothing about Dear Silas until Helicopter put us on to Dear Silas.
Exactly. No,
it's the same thing with Boy Pablo. I ain't know shit about Boy Pablo till you told me about Boy Pablo, and I'm like, yeah, that boy cold. He's cold.
Like I said, I've always listened to obscure people. And I say obscure, but hey, Silas, if you're listening, my brother, I don't mean that as in you not heard. I always listen to people who aren't the mainstream. Like, son, I hate making a stallion right now, son. That body song.
Body, yada, yada, yada,
yada, yada, yada, yada, yada, yada, yada. I can't do it.
Now we get copyright.
Yep. Time for the podcast to get taken down from I don't know what she started.
Do not listen to like a lot of people that everybody was on. Man, I was listening to Gambino around. I started listening to him around Cul-de-sac. He had a follow.
I went up it. I was listening to the Gambino since Sick Boy when he had the fake song that actually rap like that.
I went up it. I listened to him soon as he came out the womb.
I went up it. I listened to him when he was in his dad's balls.
Kind of sucks, not gonna lie.
Hey, bro, chill.
What I mean by that is like, you know, when everybody was listening to Gambino, I remember bumping Gambino on my college campus, and niggas was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
The best rapper ever.
And then, like, you know, years later, you know, This Is America come out. Everybody know who Gambino is now.
I don't drop Gambino now. He did Bonfire.
I've always been the person.
2005.
I've always been a person that I listen to music, and I listen to the shit when it's not popular, and then all of a sudden they get popping. Like, Phony People, y'all already know it. Man, Phony People put out the song with Megan Thee Stallion. Now everybody know about Phony People.
Bro, they just did a song with Joey Badass. That song cold.
It pisses me off because a lot of the music, I listen to that. I listen to silly shit on the internet. Man, y'all already know I like the Pokemon raps. You ain't gotta like it. Hell, a lot of y'all ain't played Pokemon past Gen 1. But guess what?
Shots fired. Shots fired at me.
Guess what? I like that shit. I like underground rap from leagues that's not just gonna be niggas that you know. I listen to so much shit.
Same with anime.
And do a lot of shit. And a lot of people had always labeled me as like the weird kid for it. And with this group of friends, I've been able to just play my shit and nobody like chastise me.
Right.
But I remember going in an apartment and walking, I played something. I thought it was cool. Everybody was quiet. You know, people was even bobbing their heads. I leave out, throw out trash. I'm walking in to hearing people talk bad about me because of my music. Oh, he got the most garbage music taste in the house. Man, he always want to listen to them Pokemon raps. Garbage ass music taste. And it is like, bro, really?
Go.
That's the shit y'all.
Go after gold and have a stroke. That's what you could do. You know, like my music taste.
But
right inside. Yep.
I guess to close off on things, because it started, like I said, I don't be feeling appreciated by niggas, but I'm so grateful for the people that I know do appreciate me.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, the way I feel, I do a lot for people, and I know what my worth is. I deserve more.
Shit, me and you both. I feel the same way. Like, that's why I'm reevaluating a whole bunch, and I don't like getting in these moves where I'm reevaluating like heavy, but I figure I gotta do this because I'm gonna be in the same loop. I don't like being stuck in the same loop, and I know there's a higher level for me. Like I'm about to get on a higher level. Yep, that's right. Gangstar. But it's just like, just with the titles and everything, titles and all, like, it goes back to what I said. Rule number 5, show effort.
Wait, now you said rule number 5.
Let's read. I know what I said. Rule number 5, look at the other rules. Addendum 5A, show effort. Got it?
Okay, what about addendum?
No. We're not going to do addendums for every single rule. I don't want to do that.
Addendum B number 6.
Oh no, what have I done? B6. This party agrees to show effort, and if they do not show effort, they will be cut off, and they have no reason to be upset about it because they did not show effort. And party addendum C1. No, C1 2. 2C1. Fuck, I don't know.
2C1.
Addendum 2A. If one party feels like one other party is being shown more effort than the other party, parties need to have a meeting to discuss why they feel that way, or parties need to not be friends anymore. It's so stupid.
But it's going to the effort thing, like for real. That's just really where I'm at on it. I need motherfuckers to show me effort, not because I said I deserve it, but fuck it. If you don't feel like I deserve it, you can say that shit, but please say that shit.
Right.
Don't be pussyfooting around with me acting like, oh, it's all good.
You're tripping. What's
It's
wrong
all
with you,
good.
bro?
Well, I don't know why you would think that.
Why would you think I don't care about you, bro? I love you.
And then you go on the events, posting them on social media.
Right.
It can't even. You ain't even send an invite.
Yeah, you sneak dissing.
And it be like, I don't know why you felt some type of way. It wasn't even like that. It was spur of the moment.
We just decided to go. We wanted to leave. We went to a whole other state without you. I'm sorry. I knew you wanted to go to the state, but I went without you. Like, stupid ass. Like, what? Like, come on, son. Like, chill. Bro, it's just, I don't know. I feel exactly where you're coming from. I feel appreciated by those I know appreciate me, but the ones that I'm close to, some of them that I'm close to, I don't know if they really appreciate me. And I think it also goes into, I have a hard time like not accepting the compliments, but I have a hard time accepting it when it don't feel like you meaning this shit. You sound like lip service. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep you feeling like you feel special. But I'm like, do you really? Do you? Because anybody could say, oh, I love you like a brother. I can look at Helicopter like, I love Helicopter like a brother, and we could cut the recording. Like, man, get the fuck out of my house, bro. I hate you. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Helicopter's like, thumbs up. I'm about to go sleep on the street. But the point is, like, I gotta feel it. It's gotta touch my soul on some shit. Like, it's kind of like what Big Chris said. If it don't touch my soul, I'm not gonna listen to it. It's the same thing with people. If your words don't touch my soul, or your actions don't touch my soul, the likelihood of me believing you is very slim. It's just not gonna happen. And I know I have things I need to work on, especially when it comes to compliments and all that stuff. Like I said, take everything I said with a grain of salt. It's not the Bible. It's not the Quran. It's not whatever religious text. It's not a Sermon on the Mount. The point is... So
it's not Buddhism.
It's not. It's just words coming from my perspective right now. I'm sorry that disappointed you. Damn. Okay. But, yeah, it's just you... gotta understand, if I'm feeling a certain type of way about something, it's not because it just was random and I felt this way. It could be a build up. I've been feeling like this for a minute, but I didn't want to really say nothing to you because if I say it, it's gonna lead into an argument, or it's gonna lead into, some shit that I don't want to, I don't want to talk about, but I don't want to upset people either. Because on the flip side of what Reeves was saying, what sucks about me is I'm very empathetic. It's like I care about how people feel. So I hold my tongue sometimes when I want to tell them how the F I feel about a certain situation, how I feel about this, because I don't want to upset them. But I'm breaking out of that habit to be like, nah, F your feelings, here's how it is, whatever, this is how I feel. What's up? That's it. And it's hard because I kind of come back to, I don't want to upset this person. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt their feelings. But I realize if you're going to tell the truth, you got to tell the whole truth. You can't tell no half truth. You can't even tell a quarter of the truth. You got to tell the whole thing. And if you're feeling like this, say how you feel. Get it out there in the open. Because nobody's a mind reader. I'm not expecting anybody to read my mind or anything. But if I seem off, like if I'm not as a you know, how can I put it? If I'm not being myself, that the self you know, and people change, don't get me wrong, people change. Don't keep adopting the same old habits. But if you know how I normally am and how I be when I'm around you and I'm happy and all that stuff, and you notice a dip, or you notice a change in attitude, or you notice something, call it out. Call it out. Because I'm going to call it out when you do it to me, so I expect you to do the same.
Exactly. And that's my last point.
You know,
and honestly, after that, being real, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Me neither, really.
My last point is I don't say anything that I don't expect other people to do out of me. So, if I feel like you coming incorrect as a friend and I tell you about it and you can't be told anything about it, I can't fuck with that vibe.
Right.
Because if I'm in the wrong, I want niggas to tell me, hey, you in the wrong.
Right. And I expect the same from them. When I tell my friends, that's not a good idea. I don't want to hear a whole bunch of backlash of like, oh, that's fake. You fake it, fuck, because you don't want to do the thing I'm doing. I'm like, no, I ain't. That's not it.
Yeah,
it's wrong.
Unpopular opinion,
bro. I'm sorry.
Unpopular opinion. Riding for your niggas all the way when you know they wrong is a very stupid fucking thing to do.
It's very toxic too because it shows you'll believe anything without all the facts. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had friends paint, certain people that I've never met before. And like these real negative lights. And because you riding for them, you ain't really thinking about that. It's like you just looking at how they made your friends feel. And over time, I'm like, damn, some of my friends was playing victim on some real shit. Y'all was just making yourselves look like y'all was in a really bad situation. Them people ain't do nothing to you. It was you that was doing all that shit. And since you was doing all that shit, you need to atone for that and let people know, hey, that was me that made it seem like that. This person was so bad. I ain't gonna lie, back in the day when I was young and dumb, with one of my best friends, I didn't make her look to be like the cool person that I know. And I can say that shit because I know that's a fuck up on my end. I ain't tell everything, but you young, you immature, you mad, you pissy, you bitter about something. So you gonna paint them to look like they the worst person on the world. But when the people say, well, they ain't really a shitty person, you'll be quick to be like, no, they're not a shitty person. No. I can say they're a shitty person, but you can't say they're a shitty person. Even though I told you they did some shitty shit to me. But no, you don't get to do that. I can admit I screwed up with some folks with certain information, and I've fixed that over time. No, this person ain't that bad. That was me being stupid at the time. That was me. It wasn't them. And you ain't get to meet them yet. If you get to meet them, you might be able to see that it was really me wilding the whole time, not them. It was me. And I think when you have situations like that, some people can swallow their pride and be like, yeah, that was me here. And others would be like, nah, the story I told you is the story I told you. And that's it. This is what happened. And that's not really true. You have people, you don't have enemies for folks that really ain't that bad. And you're like, well, why was I mad at this person in the first place? Shit, that was stupid of me. It was dumb. I don't know. But just a reminder for everyone, if you've done that, if you painted someone to look like they're a villain, and you know they're not a villain and it was you that was just being a piece of shit, please try to fix that if you can. But, yeah, if they still being a piece of shit, I mean, they're a piece of shit. It's a solid decision. That's just how it is. You can't. I have a friend on Twitter who told me about one of their friends. Just they seemed to they were coming back in their lives. They were gonna be nice and everything, and they just kept doing the same shit that made them leave the first time. And I'm like, oh, so you're gonna keep tolerating this dumbass shit? And she's like, oh no, I cut them off. They're dead now. They're gone. They're gone from my life because I wasn't gonna fall for the okie doke again because I gave them a chance and the shit messed up. But it is what it is. I just think the rules are in effect. y'all need to follow the rules. If you can't remember them, go back and listen. They're there, even though it sounds like it's a big ass tangent. But mean what you say. Your life is not that terrible. Try to look at the positives. And am I forgetting one? I'm forgetting one, aren't I? I'm forgetting my own rules. How funny is that?
Number 5.
That was
Five C.
5C addendum A.
5-1.
When you said addendum, now I've messed up. Now I can't remember everything because now I'm adding addendums to all the rules.
Addendum 1 was go back and look at 1 through 4.
Let's look at the thing. So rule 1 was don't think your life is completely shitty because it's not. It's not. You gotta look at the whole picture. Rule 2, say what you mean and mean what you say. Rule 3, this is where the addendums came in.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
think you'd be
where we are.
thankful for what you got.
Yes. Be
Yeah.
thankful for what you got. And rule 4 was
You go back and look at.
what? What? You shouldn't have threw addendums in there because now I gotta revise this for real.
Number 5 was you gotta look back at 1 through 4.
I know number 5 was look at 1 through 4. What was number 4?
Number 5 was you gotta.
That's not what I asked. What is number 4? I don't remember. It was so in the heat of the moment I done forgot it because you added addendums. And when you said addendum, now I forgot what 4 was. 4 is show your effort. There, I'm gonna say 4 is show your effort, but I'm probably sure it's not. Because I said 5. Who that? Let me press the button. That could be on the ship.
I'm back, nephews.
Oh, Buckeye! Buckeye, watch this.
Oh, shit.
We're in the house.
Boy, this is a lovely ass neighborhood.
Science.
I know.
Wait, we ain't in
Not
Florida no
science.
more, is we?
What?
We not in Florida, is we?
No. Undisclosed location.
Okay, nephew. Look, so I just wanted y'all to know that I broke my crippling addiction to WWE 2K 2020 and Madden.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm back to being your good old Buckeye.
Well, that's great, Buckeye. Does that mean you're gonna do the mail again?
Yeah, nephew, I gotta go pick up the sack.
Okay. Should I tell them where they can send questions to the sack?
Yeah, nephew, yeah, go
You
ahead.
don't need the camera because I didn't bring them here. If you guys want to send any questions into the podcast, please send them into. Oh no.
I'm just making sure he ain't here.
No, he's not here. He's not here. Put your hands down. You don't have to swing. Leave him alone. Oh no. Leave him alone. Okay, good. He's not here. Send it to what'sinOurSack@gmail.com. That's the new specific mailbag sack. If you want to send us any business inquiries, that's thisissimplykomplicated@gmail.com.
Yeah.
That's where you want to send those. Want to like collab or maybe do ad or stuff like that, send those things there. If you want questions, what'sinOurSack@gmail.com. I'm really trying to figure out what's number 4 before we log off because it's pissing me off. How do I set the rules and then I forget the rules? It's terrible. You're old.
It's too late.
Maybe if you ask your crows.
All right. No, because they're outside, not in the house. The doves are in the house.
Maybe if you ask your doves.
Oh, fuck, I hit myself in the lip with the mic.
Ah!
But look, y'all. MCZX is forgetting, but hopefully he'll remember it. I'm gonna just sign out now. It's your boy Rizu. Always remember, courage is the magic. Turn your dreams into reality. Be accountable, because karma's a bitch. And I'll be back. I gotta go bring these groceries in.
Guys?
You get it? You get it? Groceries?
Groceries, because you're
Then Silas dropped this track called Groceries. Yay.
Guys, I think helicopter. I hate to interrupt, but I think I'm having. I think I need to go to Mr. Atlas. I'm having a memory problem because I don't forgot what number 3 was, and I said it a minute ago.
No, you forgot what 4 was.
I forgot 4 and 3.
Oh, fuck.
Shit! The addendums. Why did you add addendums? You messed my whole brain up. I have to go back to the memory man and get my head fixed. I hate this dimension swapping. It's really not having a good effect on me. Sign out, helicopter.
It's your boy, Helicopter with the chopper.
Because helicopters have choppers.
They call me,
oh, God.
They call me,
What do they call you, man?
They call me, John Rambo, because I got that ham.
Can you speak up, helicopter?
Hambo.
Alright, up to you.
Wait.
What was number 2?
Oh, Lord.
And what was number 1?
God damn it.
With the Addendums.
God. Okay, I definitely need to stop doing that dimension swapping left and right. I have to pick. No, I just need to keep doing it, build a tolerance so this doesn't happen.
If you apply the rules of, I don't know, science.
Maybe if you just shut your mouth and help me. Remember, I can do. Oh God, guys! Next episode, I promise I'll have a better memory. Cause this sucks. But it's your boy MCZX. Look. Take care, be good. I remember this at least. Take care, be good. Have a fantastic day or week. We're gonna see you next time. And if no one told you today, I love you. We have groceries to bring in, and I feel like I missed a part of the outro. Oh God, I'm having memory wipe. This isn't good. Someone play the grocery song. The segue's been ruined by me. I hate it. Groceries.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Lord, know that I've been looking for a way out. Waiting patiently for when I get that payout. Used to listen all the things that they would say about me. Now I'm like it's a new day out. If I see it, I gotta have it. If it's out of my reach, then I'ma bag it. Got so many dreams, I had to multitask it. I can't put all my eggs in a single basket. Yeah, I done put down all that bacon. Traded depression out for some meditation. Yeah, and now I'm floating out in the top 5 feet from St. Peter Thigh. Yeah, pick up the groceries. Pick up the groceries. I with the old me. Yeah, and with the new me. Pick up the groceries. Pick up the groceries. I want the trophy. Better act like you know me. On that late shift, I be super lonely. I just wanna chill out with my homies. People giving me the eye, tell me hurry up and buy. Wait a minute, do I look like a jabroni? Yeah, cause I'm rock solid. Bought a badge on their ass, I'm the new Onyx. I got new knowledge. Still managed to have a lot of success and be blessed with just some college. Ain't got no time for feeling sappy. Yeah, I'm about whatever that made me happy. I ain't trying to hear your business. Busy out here, I'm getting it. Keep it casual like a pair of khakis. Pick up the groceries. Pick up the groceries. I with the old me. Then with the new me. Pick up the groceries. Pick up the groceries. I want the trophy. Better act like you know me. Fuck those groceries that you love so bad. I'll just self-check out my own things, get my own bags.
Thanks, that's scanned. Please place it in the bagging area.